So hi, I'm Elaine. I'm a Christian, and this is the Gaming for God channel. And I am starting a series on my journey. Yeah, so from being a staunch atheist to opening my heart to wanting to learn about Christianity to then actually questioning my faith and pursuing faith and becoming a Christian, and even like the journey doesn't stop when you become a Christian. That is really only the start of the journey. And like I've had so many questions and struggles and doubts, and I want this series to be what I feel would have helped me at the time. And yes, this series is going to be directed mostly at people who are questioning their faith slash early in their journey of being a Christian. But I hope anyone who watches this, it can be helpful to them. Because it's not easy. It's very confusing. Most of all, it was scary. I was so scared at so many different stages of like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Is it real? What are people going to think? On both sides. Are the Christians going to find out how much I used to slander Christianity and be like, are you just trying to sneak your way in? Are people who slandered Christianity with me suddenly going to be like, what are you doing? Why have you become a Christian? And yeah, this series is just mainly to let you know you're not alone. It may seem like a lot of people around you who are Christians may have it all together. Christian or not, let's be honest, none of us have it all together. We're all just, a lot of us are just winging it and hoping for the best. So me and Morgan did the intro video to the Gaming for God channel as a whole. This is the intro video to my little series that I am calling Elainey Redeemed. Because I have been redeemed. And it still feels weird saying that. It still feels weird saying that I am a Christian, that I have given my life to Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. I very much have imposter syndrome. And in the early stages, that was scary. Still kind of is, but I know I'm not alone now. And that really does make all the difference. So looking back, my journey started early 2024. I didn't realize it at the time, but it did. I actively started learning about or trying to learn about Christianity about halfway through 2024. Officially gave my life to Christ end of 2024, beginning of 2025. I do not remember the exact date. And then, yeah, I have been on the journey since then. The journey has brought me to the other side of the world. I'm originally from the UK and I am currently in Australia. But yeah, so if you're regardless of what stage you're at, like I said, I want this to be useful to anyone who comes across it, even if I am mainly addressing people who were like me, especially at the very beginning of my journey, just letting them know they're not alone, but also talking about the resources and things that helped me. And certainly in the very early stages, the two things that helped me the most was the U Bible app. I would very much recommend downloading it because it's free. It's the best place to start. Certainly in the sense of the main issue I had at the very beginning was how can I trust any of this? Like, people lie, people manipulate. There have been so many issues of people taking advantage of people, etc., etc. Heck, even if people aren't intentionally trying to manipulate or harm people, we're human. We make mistakes. We're flawed. So yes, Bible app has a Bible on it, or the Bible Project. It has. They do a lot of videos as well on the different stories in the Bible. And yeah, if you are really struggling on where to start, that is a good place to just start learning, watching these little videos, because just picking up and reading the entire Bible can seem very overwhelming. Walking into a church potentially by yourself can feel very overwhelming. But yes, there are so many videos online. Like I said, the Bible Project YouTube channel or the Bible app, because there's also videos on there doing a similar thing, are both great resources to just start learning, but at your own pace. And the other thing I would recommend is, so one thing that really helped me was going to something called Alpha. Now, Alpha is available in a lot of places in a lot of countries. Obviously, where I did it for the first time back in the UK, and I'm now doing it for the second time in Australia. And it's designed for people, to be fair, at all stages of their faith. Like, anyone can do it, even if you have been a Christian your entire life and you feel very strong and secure in your faith. Alpha could still be good for you. And it could also help you connect with someone who is questioning or struggling, and just helping them and talking. But it is mainly, I feel it is mainly directed towards people who just have lots of questions, which is great for people who are at the early stages of their faith or just curious. If you're just curious, just come along. I will post a link to information on the Alpha course. There is also an Alpha YouTube channel, so you can actually just go watch the videos yourself. However, if somewhere near you is running an Alpha course and you do have questions and you want it to be no pressure, then I would recommend doing that as well. However, if something like that still feels very overwhelming, Bible app, Bible Project, they have videos. You can start learning at your own pace. And well, there's also this channel. This is literally what we're trying to do, is just help people who just want to talk about their faith, play games, have fun, ask questions, and yeah. But yes, that is all for me for this video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.